Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to game numero dos of Not Our President versus Butt Johnson's tuna flavored ice cream. Alright, my name is Sling Panda and I have Jirachi with me.
Hello.
Hello. Alright, so we just saw a back and forth game between these two teams that ended when Not Our President was able to get a solid fight in the mid lane, run it down mid, respawn, and then run it down mid again for the win.
Yo, basically.
Yeah. I don't know. What were your thoughts on that match?
I was depressed for BJS.
Yeah, they had such a huge lead for such a majority of that game, and unfortunately, they just weren't able to take advantage of that lead, and ended up not coming away with that W. So that W now then puts our standings at Not Our President has 3 wins so far, being the early lead for their division, as we are set up for our draft for game numero dos.
They are still undefeated.
Oh, I see what you're saying now, John. What? The card is wrong. It's tuna flavored, not just tuna. I'm not typing in tuna flavored everything. I don't. God. It's tuna ice cream showdown. Because no one wants tuna flavored crap. In fact, no one wants tuna ice cream anyways. Like, where'd you even come up with that?
I don't know. I think Frontlash came up with it, is what I heard.
What are they saying now?
I don't know. I don't even know.
Fire the casters. Yeah, how about fire everybody? Anyways, we're set, ready to go for game numero dos. Yeah, we had fun. I hope everyone else had fun. Quite the game there. Great shockwaves all over the place. That's from Violet Sociocat. Current MVP poll. We'll keep that open for another couple minutes as we get into our pick bans for game number 2.
I'll do the results just to pull up the link again. And so we can get an update. So far we've got Bill Clinton with 6 votes, Hillary with 2, and Fudgy with 2. So if you want Bill to stay MVP or you want someone else to be MVP, go vote.
A vote for Hillary is a vote for Bill.
Zaya ban, yep, there we go.
Yeah, Zaya ban, Fiora ban.
Not Penta ban Bill Clinton this time.
I mean, you saw the results last time. It didn't really work out.
Ban strat.
Swain ban this time, away from Frontlash.
I like that. They now have to ban this Poppy and triple ban him, but I mean, the Swain was a huge problem that game.
Gonna go with the Xerath ban here, away from Bill Clinton. Really not liking Xerath.
Really not liking the X champions.
Yeah. Are there any more X champions? No.
Are there? Oh wait, no, there aren't.
No, it's not. Sejuani taken away from Detective Cone.
Champion. Name starts with X. Game.
Does that mean Bill Clinton plays the Heimerdonger?
Oh no.
I hope so.
Well, they've thrown 2 bans at him again. Left up what they banned last game. They also banned the Zoe,
Ziggs,
Xerath. They were
Malzahar.
Banned him. Malzahar, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, going with the Ziggs, Xerath bans these times.
With Alistar for Bear Senor. Oh Lord.
I think you gotta really consider picking away Tristana, or Fudgy Ditters is gonna go immediately for Tristana.
Left up Poppy.
That's interesting.
They left up his Poppy. Let's go. Let's go, boys.
Yeah, I mean, there's 2 or 3 players here that just really it's hard to ban out. You just gotta take away things.
They pick Zorpox as Tarek. I like this. He looked so good on that morgue, mostly.
He did look good on the morgue.
We'll say mostly. He got himself in some interesting positions sometimes, but like his binds were so on point. They kept hitting the back line. His black shields were so on point. It was kind of beautiful, but yeah, go to his extreme comfort.
Yeah. We have a comment from chat. Not enough name commitment by NOP. You're probably right. This isn't Iron Chefs, where everyone's named a chef.
Well, we've got a Wombo team coming in already.
What?
Alistar Malphite Zion, yeah.
Oh.
Again,
This,
that is
wait. They just buffed the crap out of Misfortune, didn't they?
Did they?
I thought they did. They changed her attack growth stat from 1 to 2.
Well, Fudgy is a really good Misfortune, so ban the Misfortune BJS. If you don't, I will be very sad because that will be an absolutely disgusting comp for NOP. Like, even more disgusting than last game.
Ugh. In comes that Nocturne, though, for Detective Cone. I like this pick.
That's interesting. Like, Detective Cone is a good Nocturne.
You get the Poppy Nocturne diving into this backline, you know.
He was pretty effective on the Warwick, actually, despite the whiff ult at the end. just going, wing. But NOP banning the Caitlyn, actually.
And a Lux ban coming in.
I don't know how I feel about this. Caitlyn wasn't enough of, like, a unique problem to warrant a ban. I don't think.
Yeah, but I think what else are you gonna target? Are you gonna target Barack Obama here? Because I feel like
I mean, you don't need to ban the Rise, but you ban Malzahar, you ban Brand. It's a champ pool.
Or do you just not care?
I guess Gerg just does. Or Bill
Clinton.
Bill Clinton does not care. Yeah, I know. But a Kaisa ban.
What? No one
is happy.
plays.
Middle lane Kaisa's disgusting.
Yeah, but Gerg 7 doesn't play Kaisa. Like,
you sure?
Bill Clinton.
You sure? Actually, I have no idea.
Pretty sure has never played Kaisa.
I'm gonna look up if he plays Kaisa.
You better look up on Rip Beef as well, because that's usually
true.
where he's hiding a lot of things right now.
But okay,
I want to see a Twitch ban.
Double target Spooked. See, I like the Twitch ban because Spooked is a good Twitch.
I mean, if you looked at the damage charts though in that last game, it was Caitlyn and Swain doing the most damage on the team. Barack Obama was a fair ways down with Rise. In fact, he was below the support. So.
Oh, was he? Zorpox out damage, and now you just leave up the Malzahar and Barack Obama. The Malzahar, I do not know what you expected. Yeah. I seriously don't know what NOP expected.
I like the Malz
I'm
pick.
like trying not to flame too hard right now, cause.
But again, like he was just lacking damage in the last game, so this Malz pick should help a lot more.
And the Vivia.
And the Anivia.
Oh,
the bird is the word.
The frickin' bird for NOP.
Who saw this coming? I think everyone saw this coming.
Misfortune is gonna come in.
You sure?
It's gonna be disgusting.
I would pick Misfortune. It's either Misfortune or Tristana. It's one of the two.
Tristana is so bad now. Misfortune. It has to be Misfortune. If they don't pick Misfortune,
nope, it is the Tristana. The Tristana, in my opinion, is safer than Misfortune, mostly because Tristana can jump in and out of fights, and then Fudgy Jitters has shown a very high proficiency on Tristana, so you're gonna have everybody jumping on top of the other team, like Alistar, Malphite, Sion, all jumping in, and then Tristana's gonna jump in a little bit late, but still jump in anyways.
Sivir, okay.
Sivir. I don't know about that.
I don't either. You know, I don't know. I'm so upset right now on both of these teams. Well, okay. You know,
who is Baked Potato Lol?
Who is what? Okay, you know what? Let's do some more. Let's do another MVP results. Once I read
that's a good call right there.
That is a good idea.
Nope, sorry.
Oh, he was in the lobby, not. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice. Ooh.
Nice too. All right, who's our MVP for game number 1? Where's game number 1 MVP? MVP poll says.
Hold on.
I'm looking at it.
Hold up. I'm pulling it up.
Chat can see it now. 6 votes. Bill Clinton, your MVP for game number 1.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. That's Bill Clinton's second MVP of this tournament. So yeah, he definitely has the record for like most MVPs all time because he got so many last split
and first split.
Yeah. Even like having a split off, he probably still has the most.
Alrighty, here we're getting our teams loaded in, getting our pick bands done. I'm gonna change a couple of scene stuff. Alright, so what are you expecting out of Butt Johnson's?
Kingston. I was gonna say, not our pres. I'll go over not our pres. You got Neum from Kingston. You got Neum from Bearson. Neum now from Hillary Clinton, and Fudgy and Bill Clinton just cleaned up fights, and that's it.
You kept cutting in and out, so no one heard a single thing you just said.
Oh really? Okay. Neum from Kingston HyperX. Then you got Neum from Bear Senor. Then a delayed Neum from Hillary Clinton. And then Bill Clinton and Fudgy just clean up fights. Was that good? I'm like cutting out.
I wasn't paying attention.
God damn it. And
anyways,
this is the triple Neum comp from BJS. Not BJS, NOP.
I mean, it's not necessarily memes. It's just set for a hard dive, with Anivia staying behind with a storm.
Oh no, yeah.
So
I worry that they'll get too far ahead of the Anivia. But I mean, Tristan, they're not gonna get too far ahead of a Tristana. That's the one thing I like about this Tristana pick. In general, I hate Tristana right now. She feels so bad in lane with the range decrease, but she still does what Tristana things in late game. And rocket jumping forward to follow and engage is still something she does super well. And in that case, I like it.
Yeah, I kind of wonder about the Sivir pick into the Tristana and how that's gonna play out.
NOP picked this entire comp seeing a Tarek on the other side for BJS and for Zorpox.
Yeah.
It's a Tarek against a Wombo team.
It could work if he gets his ult off.
Also, Front Lash can just rev up the ult and launch some people out.
That's true. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
That's going to be an interesting interaction.
This is a much better comp to deal with the Wombo for NOP. It's a better comp for BJS to deal with that.
But the Malzahar is kind of immobile. You got Nocturne that can dive onto this Anivia.
Yeah.
So I mean, they got lots of ways to get around each other's teams. So it's going to be an interesting match, I think.
Yeah. You know, I'm still giving it to BJS because they came close to winning last game until they threw. But I think with
still gonna go with BJS.
I'm still going with BJS. I think they still have a better comp for fighting, and they have a little bit more comfort. I think Barack Obama being on a Malzahar rather than a Rise will benefit him greatly. Front Lash's Poppy is also just disgusting, and yeah, they were already on kind of comfort last game, and they just upped it even more.
So here's the thing. I'm going to go with NOP, and here's the reason why. I do not expect Bill Clinton to die this game. Or if he does, it's going to be like once or twice.
I don't expect them to die either, but still.
Well, if they don't die, how does the other team win?
They kill everyone else every fight.
See, I don't know if that happens. I think the AoE damage from Anivia and Tristana is going to be too much to handle on top of everyone else diving on top of them.
But does
The
Tristana
back line,
really have AoE?
the exploding bombs and the buster shot.
That's way less than Anivia.
Yeah, but I'm saying like the AoE from
Yeah.
both of them it's more than Civ or Malzahar, right? So if you look at the way these teams are composed, like Civ or Malzahar, I feel like do not have as many escapes as Anivia and Tristana, especially if Gerg7 or Bill Clinton builds something like a Zanya's on Anivia. Like you're just not gonna be able to kill it.
If if Detective Cone gets ahead, Fudgy Ditters is gonna have a bad. Even having a jump.
No. And then I think for BJS, it is heavily dependent on Zorpox getting off a good ult. If Zorpox is able to get off good ults and keep his team alive when things start going sideways, when Malphite, Scion, and Alistair are diving, then they have a chance, but that is so dependent on timing.
He really has to be just a little bit separate from his team. If he's clumped up and Malphite gets the unstoppable force on top of him as well as his entire team, he cannot use the Cosmic Radiance. He cannot protect his team. He cannot do things. So if if he positions himself correctly, just a little bit off, then he'll be in much better position to get those good ults off.
Yeah, I just expect two teams diving each other, and again, it's gonna have to be like two players diving into two players and three players diving three players, right? And I just think it's gonna work out better for NOP than
not only does
BJS.
Poppy have the ult to knock away people, she has a W to stop an Alistar combo and a Malphite Neum.
Yeah, but that's depending on her staying back and not going in after Bill Clinton.
But also, it's front lash.
So he's gonna go after Bill Clinton.
I expect him to be able to play this Poppy, right?
Anyways, chat, get us in your NOP win or BJS win. God damn it, I hate this. Let us know what your thoughts are. Who you expect to win. So yeah.
Okay, let's take a look at some keystones. Nothing out of the ordinary whatsoever. I'm disappointed in these teams. I want something spicy. I want some spicy cheese.
Spicy cheese. I think you are
What's
getting
spicy cheese?
no spicy cheese.
Which cheese is spicy?
Pepper jack?
Pepper jack isn't spicy. What are you talking about?
I mean, it's got a little bit of
It's not spicy, and this is coming from someone who cannot handle heat.
All chat. Wow.
God.
Air Just Q likes Big C. Uh-huh. I don't even want to know.
I don't either.
Yep, no shenanigans in the early game. As for spicy cheese, I really think it is just pepper jack. I bet you could put jalapenos in cheese.
Yeah, if pepper jack is the spiciest cheese that exists, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Well, okay, I'm pretty sure it's not. Like, I'm pretty sure you could put jalapenos in cheese.
Okay.
In fact, I'm almost sure I've had jalapeno cheese before. But yeah, it's not exactly common.
I don't even know what's going on in all chat.
They're trying to debate how to spell Eric Just Q's last name. It looks like it's spelled Juzkiw. And then we have something else.
If you're spooked, it's JUSZICKWNEZW.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Something.
We're going to see blue starts by both junglers. Nocturne probably being a little bit faster.
Yeah. Scion a little bit slower clear, and also having the top lane leash for Hillary instead of a bot lane Detective Cone.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Hillary Clinton has yet to play anything else in the jungle other than Scion.
He played Skarner.
Skarner? Oh, that's right.
Game 1.
Game 1, and then didn't he die like 10 times?
Yeah. Yup.
Alright.
Oh, front lash with the level 2 power spike. Has to get a bit of damage. Doesn't really. It's a Malphite. He's
7 times.
He's tank. He's
Well,
tank.
right.
Oh, doesn't quite get the charge against the wall, but does win out that trade anyway.
You sure it was 7 times? Pretty sure they won. Yeah, they did win.
What? What?
AOEF chat responding to what I was saying.
Oh no, Hillary Clinton died so much even though they won. There's the stun against the wall, finding that tricky one, and Keaton is now kind of low and completely out of mana. So, and with Front Lash having a 6 CS lead, he has taken him to, not Flavor Town, but taken him to town.
Yeah, we don't have Guy Fieri here, so no Flavor Town allowed for anybody.
Exactly. Just town. Just town.
Although I could go for some Flavor Town right now because I need a steak.
I had steak for dinner, actually.
I hate you.
Hey, it was on sale at Whole Foods, so I went for it. Oh, wait for Image almost takes down Kingston.
Oh, now you're cutting in and out.
Oh, God.
Anyways, a little interesting that Kingston HyperX has opted for the Doran's Shield rather than the Corrupting Potion. Because Malphite is notorious for running out of mana.
Okay, you know what? I'll do the mic a little bit closer. You might have to turn down my volume.
Meh.
Or maybe it's cutting in and out because I'm talking too loud.
Save a cow, drink a dark beer. Sure.
What? Valve doesn't run it.
It doesn't.
No, NOP. Indeed, no, it definitely does. Well, the combo coming in, boop, but counter stun coming back from Zorpox, so still the BJS bot lane lose the end of that trade.
If you want a nice dark beer, you should travel over to Oregon.
You
Get lots of good beer.
Actually, yeah. Oh wait, the flash combo coming in this time from Mason Rocket.
Rocket jumps away. His Spooked is taken really low. You're gonna have to burn the heal.
Many summoner spells burned, and now Fudgy actually taking a bunch of mid.
Okay, you should just stop because you are cutting in and out.
Oh God. God. Okay. We'll go the opposite direction. With the mic. How? This. Oh God.
No, it's probably your connection.
As
we're gonna see the stun land onto
Why am I worrying about audio issues? We got solo kill for first blood for Bill Clinton.
Yeah, just barely getting that ice ball to land and getting the stun allows him to proc the E, which gets extra damage if I'm not mistaken, when another spell is hit.
Let me try something.
Bison might not have been expecting that amount of damage, as it looks like Kingston HyperX has opted for an early cloth armor to go along with that Doran's Shield. Again, not going for a potion.
Solo cast for just a second while I figure this out.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, just got here. Help me with these name changes. Okay, in the top lane, you have Kingston HyperX. Hillary Clinton is still Hillary Clinton. Bill Clinton is formerly known as Gerg7. Over for the other side, Detective Cone, formerly known as Urion. And then Barack Obama, formerly known as It's a Bison. There.
Let's see how this is. Let me know
Name
if I cut
changes
in
for
out.
you. You're still cutting in and out.
Really?
It's an internet thing.
I literally changed my internet.
Well, don't know what to tell you. For now, it seems fine, but yeah.
And it might be like a volume thing because
It's not a volume thing. Guarantee it's not a volume thing. Because you're still cutting in and out.
Okay.
Anyways, we're going to see Glacial Storm come out. Detective Cone is kind of towards this mid lane. He's in the river. He's kind of wandering around. Did find a ward. Did get spotted, though. Let's take a look at some farm numbers. Looks like Tristana slightly ahead of the Sivir. Poppy slightly ahead of Malphite, and then pretty even on the rest of the way. So far, the only early lead coming out of Anivia is still Robot.
Damn it.
So far, not a whole lot going on. Blue buff going to be transferred over to Anivia, who really does need all that mana. But they are taking this pretty slowly.
Test. Anything?
Give it a few minutes. Oh goodness.
I hate life currently.
Rich sounds fine here. Might be on your receiving end, Panda. I mean, all right. Wouldn't make sense to me though, seeing as I'm the one broadcasting.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
So.
Who's here? Sebastian.
What's up, Sebastian?
While you fix your internet issues.
What? Sorry, say that again?
I said I'm here until you fix your internet issues.
It might be good.
It sounds good for now. Rich.
Well, we can use the third caster. It's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Anyways, front lash going in, taking a lot of damage from these minions.
I heard Rich sounding boosted. You're not wrong, OP. You are not wrong.
But so far, look at front lash building in quite a large CS lead.
Honestly, I probably would have liked to see Kingston go for O.
That was some interesting
that was an
choices.
unstoppable force, and that's a flash from Kingston now.
Okay.
We're
As I
slightly
was saying, I would have liked Kingston to go for maybe a Bomby Cinder instead to help try and farm out those minions because, I mean, Poppy's Q does % health. So, you know, you're not exactly tanking up anything. So you might as well get a Bomby Cinder to go ahead and help you out with the farming under the tower.
Yeah, so far it's been a bit of an interesting build. Looks like he's going to rush something that builds out of a Glacial Shroud.
And the Ruby Crystal.
And a Ruby Crystal.
So
I
I
mean,
go Bomby
what
now.
builds out of those two?
Yeah.
Nothing?
Nothing. He just wants health now.
Oh, wait a second. Okay. Start catching up Fudgy and nothing. Never mind.
It's a little bit of interesting itemization there. Looking at this mid lane matchup though, Bill Clinton having that blue buff really is allowing him to push in on Barack Obama. As this just ends, Zlatan Ibrahimovic is going to LA.
Who?
Ah, there goes his career. Anyway.
Who?
Nothing. Soccer stuff. Anyway.
Okay. Flash coming in, the Fear coming in too. Waiting just a second on the Fudgy Ditters, of course. Rocket Jump is going away though. Pearson, your does have level 60. It should not be in too much danger. It actually jumps forward, but the Cosmic Radiant's coming down onto all three. Bill Clinton is here with the TP though. Spook running away. Barack Obama teleports in just to flash right out. Oh no. They turned on each other. The couple turned on each other.
Did you see Hillary Clinton hit the wall that Bill Clinton put up?
Oh yes, exactly.
Making the wall that Trump can't. You know, it goes up instantly and it slowly melts away. Kind of like how it would in the Mexican sun.
Making the wall Trump can.
They're not giving up on this, actually. Bears are really trying to make it happen. That's a little bit of
wants
force
this so
there.
badly.
Yeah, it's really forcing it.
Spooked is out of mana.
Bot lane are both out of mana.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, top lane, nothing happened.
Top lane.
Still, I mean, you're ahead. Why try and force the fight? Just keep that farm lead going.
Kingston pulled back and farmed a little bit, but is still down 14. And also for the junglers, Detective Cone is up 500 gold just off a 17 CS lead over Hillary Clinton. So yeah.
I think that's product of the clear though.
Trying to beat up on Kingston, but is taking some tower shots.
Kingston's out of mana again.
Yeah.
That's because he's using his E to go ahead and farm, but that is like, how much mana does that take every single time?
Let me check. 65.
Oh, and he's leveling it up first.
Oi.
What should you max on him?
It just depends. W's.
Well, Hillary Clinton's here, but Frontlash just gonna try to turn on Kingston. Gonna be quite enough damage. Frontlash stack.
Oh.
Knocks up Hillary Clinton, but this should be a dead Poppy. No.
Yeah, Kingston needs to get out of there.
Oh my God, he lived.
Mm-hmm. You know, he wouldn't have lived had he had Bobby Cinder.
You know, you're not wrong there. He is lacking a little bit of damage.
Dude, everyone hates on Bobby Cinder first item, and it's like, dude, it's really, really good.
I think what...
We want it. Kingston's just out of... He has a flash.
I don't think he wins that if he takes it.
He's going to take it.
Oh, he's taking it. Doesn't... Oh, he didn't get the stun into the wall. Just barely missed it. He would have had the solo kill if he hit that.
Yeah.
A little unfortunate there.
He didn't want to give up the flash, which, I mean, is fair.
I mean, fair, but also it's a kill for a flash. It's like you take that protective cone on investigating with...
Oh. Bye.
Bye. Just bye.
Boop it a snoot.
That was actually a really, really good accommodation there by Fudgy and Bear Senor, because had he put the spell shield for any of those abilities, the other one would have still knocked him back.
Oh, yeah. Actually, there's 2 spell shields for BJS, which I just noticed, but Alistar combo does not matter if he uses the headbutt on one of them, the spell shield.
Yeah, he would have to start off with the headbutt.
It's literally impossible to spell shield an Alistar combo. Unless he just pulls. But that's not an Alistar combo.
A flash pulverize?
Yeah, that you can spell shield, but you physically cannot spell shield a headbutt pulverize, because if you spell shield, it spell shields the headbutt, and you can't do it in between the headbutt and the pulverize.
I can understand where Kingston's going with this build, but actually Zorpox is landing the stun there.
Actually, quite a bit of damage coming down onto Bear Senor, also with these ricochets, getting a bit of damage off on the Fudgy. Spooked is also full health, so... Frontlash really going for this, but he's losing some of these traits.
Yeah.
That is until Kingston runs out of mana.
Wait, he went in under tower, okay. Still won the trade.
Yeah, again, Kingston is not tanking what he wants to tank. Again, because her Q does % health damage.
Yeah, building a Warden's Mail here. I'm not really sure where he's going with that.
It doesn't do anything.
Detective Cone's on the case as well. Uses the paranoia. The knockup coming in as well. And Detective Cone's gonna just go down the tower. Kingston flashes. And Frontlash will get it, but will this not be the double kill?
Has to flash away to save his life.
Just jungle die. But the 1-for-1, Kingston will be happy with that. A little bit ambitious from Detective Cone, using the paranoia when Kingston still had his knockup. And the second Cloud Dragon for NOP, the Dragon's not favoring them this game after last game. BJS got triple Infernal. Oh lord.
Poppy should have gone in first and had knock ult.
Agreed. Also, that fight shouldn't have happened to begin with, because, I mean, Frontlash was literally killing the tower just by laning against him. Like,
literally no need to force it.
Hillary Clinton runs into a wall.
Hillary Clinton and running into walls. Name a more iconic combo.
Yeah.
Gurk 7 and feeding.
No, Gurk 7 and weed. There you go.
I thought you meant you misspelled Bear Juice.
Or Julio.
Or Allie.
Or Allie. TSM and winning the split. Did they win the split though?
TSM and throwing early games?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they did
TSM
not.
and drafting Mike Young.
Ooh.
It's not even an iconic combo, that just has
Anyways, back to the cast. Looks like not a whole lot has happened.
And now back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Just a lot of forced fights from both of these teams. I'll be completely honest. Like Yurion, Detective Cone, forcing that fight in the top lane, even though there was no need for it, and then bot lane really just trying to oppress Spooked and Zorpox as well, even though they have the farm lead. Like, there's just really no need for it if you really want to think about it.
This is my one F-bomb for the cast. Detective fucking Cone, dear God.
I feel like he's had that before, but he changed it back.
Blair Walsh and missing kicks. Oh, that is an iconic
And there's a
combo.
lot of damage. Cosmic Radiance coming down while Fudgy is stunned. Good combo there. Front Lash being stunned up in the meantime. Top lane gets walled off. Then Front Lash is now walking through an Anivia Glacial Storm. So yeah, the double combo actually from Bear Senor. And no Cosmic Radiance this time, but here comes Detective Cone. Destroys Fudgy. Zorpox super low, but it will not matter. Bear Senor is also
even
low.
going there? He's
Actually, that's
just
true.
back.
Yeah, Zorpox is back, please. Maybe he wants to contribute. He has heals.
He wants that assist.
But, there's Senor going in. Now all those are coming on to Spook. Or Tower Shots, rather.
I'll just get the tower up, my man.
Oh, they do get this tower.
Wait, who gets first
It's
tower?
actually raised the first tower. But, focusing tower the knock away, though, and there's no minions. He does get it. Flashes away to knock up. And
So
they
much
get out
work.
alive and get first tower. That's ridiculous.
Well then. That was,
Okay, is my cutting out problem fixed?
sort of.
Good enough.
He's facing two carries that build very heavy AD with no attack speed.
Well, yeah, but not right now. Like, the Frozen Heart, I get maybe second item, but like,
Yeah.
for the lane, I would believe Bomby Cinder would be better.
Yeah, he doesn't need a Frozen Heart now.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
he's down about 20 CS at the moment. So part of that is because he died early, but still, like...
Yeah, he's definitely keeping up in the lane. Like, for sure.
He's
That one
not
kill really
falling
putting him
too
there.
behind. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's not
yeah.
falling too far behind. He's behind, but not too far behind. And he's got enough armor now that like he can tank through some of Front Lash's stuff.
Yeah.
Does have double Ruby Crystal. I wonder what he's gonna build with those.
Yeah.
Maybe a...
Poppy's Q does max HP damage, but it's not true damage. So
Oh.
it doesn't matter. Oh, nice blocking
Nice,
the headbutt. Very nice. That's exactly what you want to see from a Poppy.
Looks like
And wait
Spook
a
and Zorpox are a
Yeah.
little
They're just pushing.
overextended.
They're just pushing bot. Bill Clinton is here just to do some stuff, but Spook using Spell Shield on the stun, and now with the paranoia coming in, actually Detective Cone blows up Fudgy Bitters completely. Erson, you're gonna be up next, even through the ult. I think you're gonna have the damage eventually. Front Lash gets knocked back, but he's not the one with the damage. Double kill for the detective himself. And now they're gonna get a top tower.
Yeah, this is a pretty good trade if you're BJS or whatever.
BJs.
Yes. Getting kills on the bot lane. That is now top lane, and getting a turret. A nice little turnaround there. Looking like a little early 3K gold lead for them again. So starting to build another lead.
And like I said in Champ Select, they have a much easier comp for fights this time, so they can't. Well, they can still throw it in fights, but they'll have a harder time doing that. And
seems
now
like
if they
Kingston
throw this game off
can't
fight,
get away.
it's gonna be sad.
Seems like Kingston can't get away from Frontline.
Nope. Just stay here.
Front Lash is getting really close to a 40 CS lead over Kingston.
Ooh, nice little catch there from Bear Senor, but he sees 3.
Oh,
Triple stun! That is huge actually, but they're not gonna be able to capitalize on it that much. Is now gonna blossom into a 5v5 soon. Front Lash is on it.
Oy.
But he gets just the CC knocked on him, and he gets melted completely. Zorpak's gonna be up next. Still surviving for now. The heal, no, but the smite Hillary Clinton down. Spook.
Not like this.
It's basically just how many kills can NOP clean up when Keegan goes down to space and
Oh,
now NOP gets some luck on the Dragon RNG, getting Infernal. 2 for 1 though, still. They deleted it, actually.
It's an egg.
But now Fudgy Dithers is trying to find Rock Obama, does not quite have the autos, does finally take him down those space aids. Heal isn't gonna take him down, doesn't quite have the damage. Yes, it does. The spike coming down, Detective Cone taking the kill away. But Spooked is on the wrong side of the jungle. What is happening?
Love him and Detective Cone are in the
What is happening? Detective Cone finds the weakling.
Wait.
Wait.
Right. Okay, so the Q is Anivia Q is 2 spells.
Right, yes,
so
it is.
just
Right,
go
okay.
through and the second cast. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
That's broken. That actually counters Nocturne really well. Did not know that. Alright, cool.
Now there's spell shields. It's her. It's just.
Meanwhile, Olivia
Things
has
that-
still not died.
Yeah. Well, she lost her egg, so there's step 1.
How long is that egg down for?
Give me a
Terrifying
second.
birdie status. You're not wrong, Allie. You're not wrong.
Oh god.
Terrifying birdie
Bird.
status achieved.
Bird.
It doesn't say in the spec.
It literally does not say. Hold on a second.
Really?
Detective Jirachi's on the case.
I want to
Egg
say
timer.
it's 2.5 minutes.
It's more than that. It's definitely more than that.
At higher levels, are you sure?
Hold on a second.
CC for days.
240 seconds, which is 4 minutes.
Okay.
Just flat. Which that makes sense. It's like a Zacro.
GA.
It's a GA, yeah. The revive passives tend to have long cooldowns.
Oh.
Oh, okay. The CC layer, okay, and the paranoid now comes down. The Pro Lash is taking the power shots. Go launch away, but not before he goes down. Hillary Clinton picking it up. Fudgy Dithers trying to find Zorpox, and they're gonna not be able to do much because of that Cosmic Radiance, but they are super low. They don't have a tower to back up on. Spooked. One more Q does not hit it onto Bears anymore. And there's a... Wait, that was just a 1-for-1. That's sad. That's
1 for 1 though, but you do get the shutdown on Anivia.
Yes, they
So
killed,
that does
they
make it
killed Bill
worth.
Clinton. They did kill Bill Clinton, so it's automatically worth.
As we look at a dead Poppy in the mid lane.
Yeah, but BJS gonna find the tower there. This will make them 3 towers to none as a score line.
Yeah. So far this game I think is
That's
following
why-
a very similar plan
Oh
to the
wait,
last one.
Fudgy Dithers, find
Oi.
the spook.
Oi.
Oh wait, yeah, Bill Clinton's here. Yeah, he's so dead. And now Zorpox is gonna be dead too. Has no flash, has nowhere to go, has no life.
Wait,
Double kill for Fudgy.
where's Barack Obama TP? What?
Hi.
He went top lane.
Why is he up there?
Wait,
He has a.
How did he do this?
I'm so
He's
confused.
on an adventure now.
Does he have ulti?
Yes, he does.
Yes, he does now.
Yes, he does. And he's just gonna rejoin Bill Clinton. Barack Obama can't really join this fight. Gonna use the unstoppable force just on the front lash. Suppression coming down as well. Wait until that's run out. Kingston does not get the knockouts a wall. They're rolling everything on Kingston right now. Finally take him down. Detective Cone picks up his 5th kill of the game. But Fudgy and Bearson are taking a turret bot. And yeah,
He's really tanky.
he's so tanky. It's a Malphite. What do you expect?
He has
It's a Malphite
Frozen
and
Heart
yeah.
and Sunfire Cave.
Wait, finally! Why do you now build a Sunfire? What?
Bye.
Goodbye.
It's like one of those situations where someone like catches you doing something and you're just like nothing. You're the first person to say it, you're just like nothing, and he's fucking like.
You saw nothing.
You saw nothing.
Oh.
Opie says I hit the mouth skin. I hate it. Yeah, I hate it too. He went the totally wrong mouth skin.
Well, maybe that's the only one he owns, and he's not going to spend money on it.
Well, then take the base skin because it's better.
me
You
with
don't
a
have
lobby.
to take a skin.
Yeah, you do.
There you go. What are you talking
Skins
about?
are wins.
No, oh my god. So, who's winning right now? That's my question.
You know, I don't think there is a
Technically
winner.
BJC, but the Thunder Tower suppression does break it with the ult, but some tower shots plus the unstoppable force actually back onto Barack Obama, and
That's a lot of
almost enough damage. Does take him down. Kingston finally has the damage, and he's taking. Will be able to take some tower shots. Paranoia coming in. Who are they going to use it on? They have to use it onto Craig. They will take down Kingston. He didn't actually. Did he fly in?
Yeah, he did.
He ulted
No,
him.
he did. He just popped the paranoia, but didn't actually use it to fly in. But they killed Kingston anyway. So 1 for 1. They lost Barack Obama, which is a Malzahar is a damage. He does damage. But yeah.
There's also a lot of wave. Oh.
Wait.
Hello?
What just happened?
Fudgy just went full ham mode after.
Yeah.
Just flashed over the wall.
Fudgy?
Now Bear Senior
What
is
is
going extra ham.
Going
in the charge
the
as
wall.
well. On the front lash, they're again burning everything. They are again burning him down. Again, Fudgy Ditters on the killing spree, jumping at the tower. He's lucky there's not a crash in the Lowy, or else he'd be dead. At me.
At OP because he's really just trying to fight with that W.
Also that.
Wow.
And here comes the Baron's
Now we're
way.
gonna get Baron.
Okay,
So are they?
He has no flash.
so NOP is now
He
with.
has an ult though.
So NOP is now solidly.
He has, okay, he has detective code with the blast code. Oh god. Wait, oh my god. Oh, hi, Pink Ward.
Yeah. So the combo actually working as supposed to. Bill Clinton laying down the wall in order to stop Hillary Clinton from going on a magical adventure and getting every single knockup that is needed to win those team fights.
That's a third
There
cloud
was the
break.
Wombo, the CC chain. It was just on the front lash most of the day. Wait, another Cloud Dragon? Are you kidding me?
At least it's not Infernal Drakes, am I right?
If they kill it, okay. Question: should they wait 10 seconds to kill it to get the next spawn to be Elder or another
Wait, he's
elemental?
ulting
I think it
again?
should be Elder because they won't have 4 elementals. But we'll get on that another time. Paranoia coming in.
Who's he jumping?
And Hillary Clinton is actually
No
on
one.
the backline now. He's not gonna jump any when he's on the dragon. Why is he on the dragon? Let it, Detective go! Get off the dragon! Your team is fighting. Front Lash is getting melted. He finally finishes the dragon, but his team is now back. That's giving me an unstoppable force, and the double kill coming in for Hillary Clinton. Zorbox super low. One more auto. Fudgy Ditters picks it up. He's jumping in finally. Detective go takes a couple crits. Double kill. Will he jump on top of the scope? No, take it. Just hey, take it. Go ham.
What?
You want?
Now
Do
you're
it,
thinking
do
about
it.
Wing? Are you
No,
kidding me?
no, hold up.
Not
Yeah,
like
he's
this.
out of mana. He's
Okay.
running out of mana, but they get the ace.
okay.
Detective go, what are you doing? You sit there, your team is fighting, your team is kind of dying, they're getting some damage, and you just finish the Cloud Drake?
Yeah. And Zorpok's also really
He also
preemptively
wasted
hitting
the
the...
paranoia on
Yeah.
nothing as well.
That was
a one fight.
I'm really trying not to just flat out flame on stream, but that was horrendous. That was the worst decision I've seen this game.
Well, I don't know if that was
Join your
the
team
worst
fight.
decision,
Miscommunication.
but that was a series of poor decisions, I would
That
say.
was a very, yeah.
The Cosmic Radiance coming out of Zorpok's way preemptively, I didn't think really helps. You know, just doesn't help the situation, especially towards the back end of that team fight.
Don't flame. There's a video saying don't do that, which I helped make.
Yeah, about that.
Which is why I said I'm trying not to flame. But
And failing.
sometimes.
Also, Kingston Hyper X really turning that fighter out with that
Oh, God.
3-man Malphite ulti.
Oh my god, that was
Just
great.
Absolutely amazing. It
Uh-oh.
turned the fight on its.
Uh-oh.
It's about to. Wait! If they plug themselves off with the whole Fudgy Ditters, gets knocked into the wall by the charge from the front lash, but Detective Code now going down front lash. Next up, double kill again for Fudgy. He's jumping down for
Fudgy,
He
Fudgy,
doesn't even care.
Fudgy,
This is the triple. This will be the triple. Is this gonna be the quad? He wants the quad.
Yeah.
Barack Obama has an ult and is gonna use it. Oh wait, the Fudgy had GA, so he doesn't actually die. So
Yeah, but
that's
this is
gonna
run
be
it
the
down
Queen
mid-time.
Ace. Yeah, they might just end it.
Yeah, Tristana 31 minutes in.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, riot things. 10-3 Tristana, 31 minutes. You lose. That's it. That's all there is to it, really.
Can I say I regret putting my faith in BJS? Nah, I don't regret it. There was faith for a reason. But you know what? The clean ace, NOP, gonna take game 2. 2-0 for not our president, and they will, I believe, they secure a playoff spot for the Black Division.
Yes, they have. All right, game number 2 going over to Not Our President. 2-0 victory. First playoff team confirmed. We're going to get an MVP pull up here shortly. Let's see. Let's go back to this. There we go. All right, let's take a look at some damage numbers here. Tristana leading the way with 21,777.
Right.
Yeah. Malzahar this time doing a whole heck of a lot more damage than he did last time.
I mean, it's Malzahar.
Yeah, 21,000 for him as well. So he was a lot of his team's damage. Poppy, 13,000, 17,000 out of Sivir, and then only 10,000 out of Detective Cone on Nocturne.
Huh.
Interesting. Over for the blue team, 14,000 out of Malphite. Whew, Malphite doing damage this game. Gerg 7, 16,000. And then Hillary Clinton and Bear Senior there to provide the knockups. Literally it.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta be a CC machine.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Vigorously plays top lane.
Anyways, get your votes in on the MVP poll. We're going to give it a few minute break. And then we're going to come back with our post-game interviews with the game MVPs. Game 1 MVP was Bill Clinton. Game 2 MVP yet to be decided. So get your votes in.
Yoink.
asked me for days and weeks and months when I would come home. Don't know what you thought I meant when I told you leave me alone. You're saying quit playing, I wouldn't put you through that like before. Beg me, oh baby, forgive and forget. But I've been keeping score. Ooh, I've been keeping score. I've been keeping score. Ooh, I've been keeping score.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the cast. Hopefully you guys got your MVP votes in. Not Our President won these two games 2-0 over Butt Johnson's tuna flavored ice cream showdown.
We've got a huge split in the votes.
Oh,
Go
yeah.
vote, please.
Yeah, go vote. Make your voices
So,
heard. Anyways, music
who-
currently provided by The When, Where, and Why. This is Prim and Proper. Previous song was Keeping Score.
Isn't that the when, where, why, not the when, where, and why?
The When, Where, and Why. Yeah, When, Where, Why.
It's the when, where, why. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Our
just
boy,
say,
Adam Halls. Yep.
I gave my vote to Fudgy because he was, and there's a tie between Kingston and Fudgy, and I'll say why I vote Fudgy over Kingston. Kingston got his butt kicked in lane. Fudgy kicked butt in lane, and both did super well in team fights. So
Yeah, I just felt
Who'd you guys give it to?
Kingston. Personally, I voted for Kingston. My opinion was that he was really instrumental in turning around a lot of team fights. Some of the unstoppable force ults from him really swung it around. So he got my vote. He was playing a very tough matchup versus Front Lash, so I felt that I'd always kind of favored Fudgy Ditters into Spooked, so I kind of expected it to go that way. But Kingston HyperX into Front Lash, I did not expect Kingston to come out with the winning side. So yeah. Anyways, let's jump up to the player of the game interviews. Looks like we have people jumping up there anyways, and we have our MVP poll. Gonna close that at the conclusion of this song. So yeah. Any thoughts from you guys?
No, it was a great game. I mean, I watched the first game, but the second game was a really well played game by NOP. I mean, they played to their comp strength as well as they could. I mean, they kind of braced Kingston HyperX really braced the storm in the beginning, and Fudgy just kind of didn't feed until Tristana goes online in the mid to late game. So, I mean, they had a list of goals and objectives to hit during that game that they needed to win, and they hit every single one of them phenomenally in my eyes.
Yep. Alright, so moving on up, we're going to get these player of the game interviews started because I think some of you want to go to bed and I want to go play PUBG or something else. So,
Elliot didn't tilt.
alright. Hey, gentlemen, well played all around.
Thanks. Those are fun games.
Alright, so it looks like we have closed the vote. The vote stands as 3 votes for Kingston, 1 vote for Hillary. BJS lover, what?
it's BJ's. Well, he loves BJ's because he's Bill Clinton.
Ah, yes. He did not have sexual interactions with that woman.
Relations.
Yes,
Get the quote right.
I don't care. Fudgy Ditters, 5 votes. Bear Senor, 2 votes. Alright, so well done. Fudgy Ditters, you are our Game 2 MVP. How do you feel about that?
Pretty good. I feel like a lot of it was actually my team just like setting, like, dude, they gave me like the biggest alley-oop and I could just easily dunk on it. Like, it wasn't even a challenge. So, like, I honestly probably would have given it to Kingston myself, just because, like, I think, like, I did the things properly that you're supposed to do on Tristana, like, don't feed.
Yeah, as Ali just said in chat, he auto-attacked the knocked up targets.
Yeah, auto attack, chase down people when you do more damage than them, and if you have GA, play like a fucking like dumbass.
They're like a boosted monkey. Awesome.
Yeah. So honestly, though, like Kingston did really well because like we gave one of the best top laners in the league their primary champion, and like Kingston held out and was able to really pull through in fights after that. So yeah, I think I was very happy that I got MVP, but personally, I want to give it to Kingston.
All right. Other casters, any other questions? Wow.
I'm terrible at this. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
I pulled out great questions for one interview, and
I'm down to just talk some things over with John and stuff because I think this is fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
John, well, so game number 1 and game number 2, I'm curious. You guys 5 banned me, but you didn't ban Anivia. So were you guys hoping I was gonna pick that and you had a counter for it, or you just didn't think it was gonna be a threat?
I was hoping you were gonna pick it game 1.
What were you gonna pick as the counter? Or you just wanted me to play?
I was gonna go with Rise just to rival the wave clear.
I get that. I get that.
Actually, I have a question for Greg. How does it feel to have a human KDA this split rather than the godly KDA you've had at Estimates?
A human KDA?
I mean, human KDA means you
Welcome
went.
to the fucking barrel.
Feels bad. I want my non-human KDA
I
back.
mean, he just went 4, 1, and 15, so that's
Well,
a
what did he
KDA
go
of
in the other
19.
game?
So
And my death was the 4-man dive mid where the Poppy came from behind me and then a Nocturne on. I was like, Poppy's behind me. I think I'm dead. Oh, Nocturne's here and now.
He went 16, 4, and 29 over the series.
we were watching game number 1 on the stream once it was done. And we were down 8k gold, and that entire first game, man, I can't believe we were like, this is the worst early game ever. Like we were just playing so horribly, but we knew if we held out and we held out and we held out, that eventually our team fighting would take over.
Somehow,
and it did.
dude, somehow they just couldn't kill me. And I was just so surprised I was alive like every fight because I kept getting caught by random ass CC.
No. You kept jumping into the random ass CC.
Yeah, I mean either way. Point is, I didn't die. I died 3 times game 1, dude.
Thank God,
So,
dude.
I have a question for It's a Bison. So you picked Rise number 1, right? But we didn't see a Realm Warp utilized until pretty much when it was desperation time. Was there a reason for that, or is it just kind of an afterthought? Like, oh, I have this Realm Warp, we could
It was
teleport.
for a reason. We didn't really see anything where we were going to be able to kill. We didn't have a lot of time where Fudgy's ult would be down. So even if we Realm Warp behind him, he's just going to ult. And if the whole team's there, there's a whole team right there for him to cast the Feather Storm on. And then we're just completely fucked, I guess.
Yeah.
And so I saw the opportunity there afterwards because it was just the 2 of them. And so we did it there. We also used it as an escape from Baron. We were going to use it in escape from Dragon, and that was the Dragon fight that went terrible. So
All right.
Yeah, I think in game number 1, you guys actually played the early to mid game really well, and you got good advantages. I mean, we didn't have a
When it-
single. Go
when
ahead,
it
John.
came to late game, we couldn't get to Fudgy.
Yeah, like every
Even
time
if
you guys would
I-
go up to siege, we would just have our tanks engage on you guys under tower, while we're just sitting far back.
Yeah, or it's like I get a rune prison on Fudgy and like start to get my combo on him, and I get Rakan ulted out of nowhere,
Yeah.
or I get Ori ulted out of nowhere, or you just go on my back line, and then it's like, well, am I gonna win or is I gonna win? Obviously, Zaya's gonna win this.
Or if I just press R, it's pretty good. That's I think the advantage. We chose 2 pretty defensive ADs this game.
I'll tell you what game 1 taught us. Not only is our early game suck, but Swain is cancer. That's what game number 1 taught us. That champion is like in no way fun to play against, even a little bit.
Yeah, you can ask Frank about that from our earlier series.
Damn.
All
Dude, y'all
right.
just played catch really, really well. What can y'all say?
Yeah. Catch it with your face, more like.
That's what I do.
Any other questions? Anything else?
I got nothing. It was like,
I see
it was a
Sean
great
has
series.
joined us.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, those were GGs. I even though I thought game 1 was not as close as game 2 wasn't as close as game 1, I still thought they were both close.
All
And we
right.
had fun.
Well, we're gonna call it good for now. Yep, 2-0 victory for Not Our President over Butt Johnson's tuna flavored ice cream showdown. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Sling Panda. I had Bad Instincts casting with me, and Jirachi. Pleasure, gentlemen, casting these games with you.
Asterisk / other / yada yada.
Yes, that.
It grammatically doesn't make sense, but yes.
So the next time is
Tomorrow.
Yeah, our
9
next.
o'clock
9
is
o'clock.
Universe 6 versus Magnum Heimerdongs at 9 p.m. EST tomorrow on this channel, and then tentatively TMI versus 7LS at 9:30 p.m. EST on PMASG.
Yep. So I'm I'll probably be casting at least one of those games tomorrow. So you'll see me again later. Anyways, we're gonna play a little bit of music as we go out. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you later.
Night, guys.
Yo.